I'm Brent Sellers and I'm from Tensor Gaming, and today we're here with a brief history of nothing, Episode 11, Season 5, 26th of February?
Yes.
Yes,
we have a resident computer man today.
Yes, we're doing technologically.
Yes, technology. That sort of didn't work. But what happened on this day?
Okay, so on this day, very exciting things. Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels published the Communist Manifesto. English is difficult. It's not
English
quite
is
hard, but it's difficult in London in 1848. President Woodrow Wilson learned of the Zimmerman telegram. Well, the Zimmerman telegram was a telegram sent by Minister Zimmerman of the German embassy in the United States to his opposite number in the in Mexico, in the German embassy in Mexico, saying for the in Mexico, the minister there, to go and talk to the Mexican government about forming an alliance with Germany in World War I, and for Mexico to attack the United States, and Germany would promise Mexico the world. The British had broken the German code, and so therefore the Americans knew, but the Mexicans weren't interested, so they told the Americans anyway. Now, on this day in 1919, the Grand Canyon National Park was proclaimed, and on this day in 1968, 32 African nations boycotted the Olympics because South Africa was involved in the Olympics. Of course, this was in a time when the apartheid system was in full roar in South Africa. And in 1993, the Trade Center in New York, the Twin Towers, had their first bombing.
Yes.
Okay, now some wonderful and not so wonderful tech.
Yes. Things that sort of were weird, or that just didn't kind of work at all.
or even slightly.
Or even slightly.
So, how do we blame?
How do we blame? Well, this guy had a wonderful idea in the late 90s. What he was going to do is make a PlayStation emulator for Windows 95 and 98 and the Dreamcast. And apparently, funnily enough, Sony had a bit of a problem with that.
Really?
Kind of a patent issue,
Yeah.
IP issue.
Yeah. Funnily enough, they weren't pleased about that, and tried to sue Bleem. Lost. But Bleem had spent so much money defending themselves, they eventually went bust. The guy that started Bleem, the guy that founded it, eventually went on to work for Sony to work on their PlayStation compatibility with the PlayStation 2.
Oh, like backwards compatibility.
Yeah, they went to work on backwards compatibility. So, kind of, it sort of worked out for him in the end, really.
It must be working there anymore, because they're not doing it anymore. They don't do backwards compatibility.
No, the PlayStation 4 isn't compatible with anything anymore. So
they're using their PlayStation Now service, which lets you stream online, which doesn't work for people who don't have good internet connections.
No.
Which is half of Australia.
Which is most
3/4 of Australia.
Yeah. Yes.
Isn't it? Don't we have the same internet speed as?
Like ranked in the 50s at top internet speed. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's one of the Eastern European countries. You think, oh, that's a backwater.
Yeah.
They have better internet speed than we do.
It's like Zimbabwe or something.
Yes. Anyway, so the next one we're going to talk about is the Disney sound source, because in the early 1990s, they had Sound Blaster and Ad-Lib sound cards, and they were ferociously expensive. Yes, back in the day when if you wanted to play a CD on your computer, you had to plug your CD drive directly into your sound card for that to work.
Remember when CD drives had like play and skip buttons on them?
Yes.
Those were the days.
Era of the beige box. Yes. And so Disney, obviously came out, sided with some manufacturer, but they came out with basically a box that plugged into your printer port, your parallel port, that it was basically a speaker box with Mickey Mouse smears on it. and so you would use this for you playing Disney educational games, with Goofy and Daffy, but not Daffy Duck, wrong franchise. Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse and all the rest of them.
Yep.
But eventually games like Doom and Wolfenstein 3D.
Because when you think of Disney, you think of Doom, don't you?
You think of Doom, you think of Wolfenstein 3D, you think
that
of
would be
Duke
interesting.
Nukem.
A box with nice little mouse ears and you know, the sound of mass murder coming out of it.
Yeah.
It's a good combination.
No. I wonder how many traumatised and distraught children there are in the world.
Not enough.
No,
Anyway.
no.
Joking.
Okay. So, how un-PC is the Barbies and Hot Wheels?
Well,
PCs.
PCs. Paratrooper computers, who don't exist anymore, for this very reason, mind you, decided to team up with Mattel and make pink computers, Barbie computers for girls, and blue Hot Wheels computers for boys.
Okay.
Small form factor desktops.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they were really badly overpriced. Like in today's money, they would be worth $1,500, like adjusted for inflation.
Well, computers were badly overpriced in the early 1990s and late 80s. I mean, when 386s first stuck their ugly head above the water, a basic 386 was going to cost you about $1,100 Australian.
Yeah, but we get screwed on price, however.
Well, the worst part was these kids' computers weren't able to do anything at all. You were paying for a brand more than anything else.
Yeah.
So they can sit in the corner, look pretty, and do nothing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
pretty much. And of course, they prone to overheating because they had a fan in them.
And
like,
fan.
a fan that was only about yay big.
Yeah.
So,
fan.
about the size of basically the center, almost like a rosette size, like this big. So yeah, it was about slightly bigger than an avocado pick. Yeah, basically.
Well, talking about things sitting in corners, what about the Bell Packard Bell corner PC?
Yeah, Packard Bell thought they'd be really good, and what they would do is they'd get a square computer, right? Right, that would sit in the corner. If it wasn't for the fact they put all the I/O on the back.
But of course. So you put it in the corner when you weren't using it, and then you pulled it off.
And plug everything in.
Yeah.
And plug everything in.
Because that's convenient.
Yeah,
That's
but
very convenient.
Forward thinking.
yes, although you take your extremely heavy CRT monitor from 1995 on top of it.
Yeah, because that's convenient.
Builds muscle.
Yes.
So you don't have to go to the gym, you just need to move your computer in and out. See, forward thinking again.
Yes. The other problem was, well, you also get stretching exercises because, like, you had the square PC, and then you had like the disk drive on one side, and then the CD drive on the other. So you had to reach around to get to them.
Of course.
Which,
The total workout.
It doesn't make complete sense to you.
It's the total work. See, they were trying to get into the fitness market.
is that what you call it?
Via computer. So all those people have spent hours in front of the computer.
Well, it's quite an untapped market for fitness, isn't it?
So you just didn't get it. So
So it was the Wii Sports before the Wii Sports.
No, but the Wii Sports was cool.
Yes. Well,
yes, except if you did it near an open window and people couldn't see what you were doing, you were just acting like an epileptic in your lounge room.
That could be considered cool to some people.
or the Dance Dance. Was it the PlayStation 2? I think at the Dance Dance Revolution map. I think.
God, yeah.
Yes. So you'd be dancing around your lounge room and people would look at you weird. Yes. Anyway.
Oh, you're supposed to have a PlayStation when you do that.
Yes.
Oh, that's what I've been doing wrong.
You've been on the cheap version.
I've just been dancing around the
See you later.
Okay, now, who needs fire starters when you can have a Galaxy 7 Note?
Yes. Galaxy Note 7. Worked really well. Great specs and everything. It's just they went a bit. They skimped a bit on the batteries. So if you decide you want to like charge your phone, charge your tablet as you have want to do.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No,
you
let's
just
use a
sit there
website or I get a new one.
You sit there and have a look at it blank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Expensive mirror.
Yeah. It would regularly the electrodes inside the battery would short out.
Oh, good.
But the worst part of that was they recalled them and then sent out replacements with supposedly new batteries, and then they kept exploding. Even after the RMA and everything.
Yes. And so, yeah, you want to... yeah, so if you needed to start... All you needed to do...
Well, do you know what? Here's a funny thought.
What?
Airlines, well, they are dangerous to take on aircraft and ban them.
Really?
Usually they don't like explosives, though.
Well, I know you still can't... and if you have a... I think with Australia Post, if you want to send something with a lithium battery in it, you've got to send it by sea, you can't send it by air. Because the pressurised, and of course the pressure difference in the cargo of the aeroplane, it makes it a bit dangerous.
Good to know that.
Just a touch of excitement.
I learned something new.
And I think you have to, if you go on a flight, you have to take your phone and your laptop in on that you're carrying luggage because of the same reason.
Alright, okay. Now, Nintendo Virtual Boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy!
Here we go. Talking about ideas that didn't work properly.
No. What to do? They found this really brilliant idea. What they do is get a set of goggles on the end of a non-adjustable stand, because that'd work. And so you lean into it, so you get eye problems, and then you get back problems from having to lean into it and cramp up to try and look at it.
I already have enough back problems. I don't need something else helping it along.
No. No, apparently, so they were hoping to sell 13 million. They sold 770,000.
See, they got it all wrong.
Million.
They should have talked to Packard Bell. Got into their fitness computer thing.
You could win it up again. Yeah.
They put it in a corner.
No, they should have had a gas strap so it went up and down. So that way you could exercise while you do it.
There is one redeeming quality of the Virtual Boy, though.
What?
It has inspired the current, the Oculus Rift and the HTC Vive today. Yeah, I don't think they'd really be around anywhere near the amount that they are if it wasn't for that spectacular failure.
Yeah, they looked at it and went, yeah, we can do that better. Yeah.
But often spectacular failures, people look at that failure and go, and then they go away and come back, and what comes back, if that failure hadn't been there, what would have been?
Yeah, exactly.
I like how optical mice in the 80s were like huge, big, clunky things that you had to plug into your computer and a PowerPoint.
Yeah.
No
And have
USB power back in the days.
and you had to then have a special mouse mat with like that was like shiny, so it knew where it was going.
Did your mouse get lost?
Anyway.
Okay, Google Glass.
Yes. If in the early 2010s, if you wanted to look like a complete and utter tool, Google Glass was your thing.
It's sort of like that fad that's now finally gone about having glasses with no lenses in them. But this was glasses with no lenses
That's
in
still
them.
around.
With a camera on the side, so you look particularly dorky.
Yes.
Well, the heads itself didn't look very good at all. It's the fact that everyone knew that you paid $1,500, $2,000 for a product that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
You know?
It was basically...
It was a prototype.
So, you were a rich dork.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's nothing worse, there's nothing people hate more than a dork is a rich dork.
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, Bill Gates, that worked for Bill Gates.
Yes. He rocked the rich dork thing.
He did the rich dork, he's excelled at the rich dork thing.
Alright, let's have some birthdays on this day. Okay, Victor Hugo, French novelist. He wrote Les Mis, for all those people who have never heard of Victor Hugo. Levi Strauss, for all those people who wear jeans.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
You've heard
Victor
of this,
Hugo, who was born on 1802. 27 years later, Levi Strauss was born. Yes, he basically invented the jeans.
Yeah, if you heard of denim, that guy.
I was watching a show where they actually tested the show in America, and I can't think what it was. It's no longer on, but they grabbed products and like Levi Strauss's tag on the back shows two horses pulling a pair of jeans apart, and they actually tested the whether that worked. And the advertisement was for that the seams would never let go. Well, they put two horses, metal prongs in the jeans and pulled them. They actually tore next to the seams, but none of the seams ever let go. So,
Wow.
it's true.
Yes. Yes, and Buffalo Bill, this day in 1846.
Yes. Now, Anton Domino was born on this day in 1928.
Yes, 1928. What was he? Oh, no.
Fats Domino.
Fats Domino. I'm trying to I know he was an early rock and roll, but I can't remember what he did. It'll come to me. I'll go, oh yeah, that's what he did.
Oh, look. Heaps.
I know he was very prominent in the early rock and roll era in the 50s.
Yes, 50s, yes, he played piano. Now, for anybody in Australia who knows what a car is, this man is...
we skipped one.
We skipped one.
We skipped one.
Yes, 1928 for Fats Domino. 1932, Johnny Cash was born.
Reading the ode to dodgy Indian takeaway everywhere.
What, Johnny Cash?
Yes, Burning Ring of Fire.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, and in 1945...
Peter Brock was born. He's a legend in Australian motorsport. Anybody who knows anything about cars in Australia knows who Peter Brock is, and most people who know nothing about cars
know who Peter Brock is.
In Australia.
Very prominent motorsport, yes.
As the nickname of Peter Perfect, won Australia's premier sedan race, the Bathurst 1000, a record 9 times.
Yes.
Alright, that's us for the day. If you like us, hit like. If you don't like us, inflict it on his friends.
They don't have any friends.
We know.
Oh, I have a joke.
Yes.
Yes. What? You know, there's 1 trillion stings to a terabyte.
What?
There's 1 trillion stings to a terabyte.
Okay.
I'll take your word for it.
Yes.
Is that a serial joke? Do we get to laugh next week?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that is.
Alright. We have cookies.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.